Hello, sports card Wild West marketplace collector, investor, venture hobbyists. Everybody, good morning. Hope you're having a great day. It is August, what is it? The 25th, 21, 8, 25, 21. It is Wednesday. It's release day, by the way. We'll take a look at the release calendar. I don't recall what was being released today that was anything special that caught my attention, but it wouldn't hurt to look it up, right? We never know. I know I didn't have a show on Monday, which we normally cover that, and on Tuesday, I will cut the show short based on some unexpected guests in the morning. It kind of crowded the my backyard space there pretty quickly. Oh, that is my trusty, dandy, handy, wonderful smoke alarm detector that I put outside because it keeps bleeping and I can't turn it off. I don't know how to stop it. I want to throw it away. That just annoys me, by the way, when you make a smoke detector that just beeps to death and you can't turn it off. What the hell's up with that? Good morning, Card Currency. Yep. Whole new hobby, boys. Good morning, Nat. Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Case. Good morning, everybody. I don't want to go on a rant on this. I tell you this. Here's what drives me crazy with the Fanatics thing right now. I'll be honest. Having to listen to people make up bullshit for the next 4 years, pontificating and telling you not to worry, and this is going to be great, and that's what's going to happen, and this is what's going to. We don't know. None of us know, and we're probably not going to find out for a while. And that uncertainty, I think, is just going to be driving me crazy. I mean, I had this whole theory, right? Like, so I'll give you a 60-second pitch. If I'm Panini and Topps, I get in the room. Okay, you know what? We're going to just hose the hell out of Fanatics. They think they got us. Watch this. And they just go out and they focus on their NFT brand and they continue to build these little smart contracts, which make residual revenue for them. And they continue next year just printing it and business as usual, right? 2 years from now, they come out and say, look, we recognize that sports cards are a dying breed. There's no value in them. We're going to focus on NFTs. And then they start releasing the print runs of their past products, right? So they start giving the secrets away, how much they ran of Topps in this, how much of this was run. So people start seeing, oh my goodness, there's a lot run. And they just keep running the printers, right? By the time Panini and Topps leave the door, right, people have moved over to NFTs because they see them as collectible. They have a mint number. They can see how many are made. There's no middleman. All transactions are on a blockchain. Anyway, they move over to that, and Fanatics inherits this very bloated, overexposed, print runs are shared with everybody. And what does Fanatics need? They need about $250, I think, $million per sport per year in revenue to cover the licenses they just paid for. I'm sorry. It's a nightmare. 20 years sounds like a lot. It won't last 20 years. It won't last. I'm telling you, within 10 years, Fanatics will be begging someone to take the licensing from them, right? They'll look at this as a law. I'm just going to say this. This is what's the greatest ruse that's taking place is that people believe that sports cards are going to be the next stock market for the next 20 years. I'm sorry. No collectible is that for 20 years. It just go collect gold and silver. I'm sorry. I understand you can't do NFTs. Don't do NFTs. I don't want people doing them. I don't want anybody doing them. I think they suck. Stay out of them. Let me share some stuff with you. And I'm sorry to be so bitter on the I just don't want to hear about Fanatics and Topps and Panini, and they're going to buy Fanatics, and again, they can both do a lot of fun things and each other, and I hope they do. I hope they have a really good time. I want to share my screen and some fun and happy content today. Let's get into some fun and happy content. Let's start over here with bam. Okay, I didn't get to talk about the history today, but I like this. Brian Leaves, companies must be allies in the wake of the Fanatics deal. I absolutely agree. In fact, without beating the drum again, I said this, I think one of my first videos was, look, right now, isn't it time for us to get together? Lord of the Rings, where like a dwarf and an elf and a human and all these people don't get along, right? A Panini rep, a Topps person, a Upper Deck person, a collector person, we all get together. Lord of the Rings, we say someone must go kill Sauron? You know what I'm talking about. And not that we can really kill it, but look, I actually think it's too late. I really do. But what I would argue is that we need a voice that simply goes and says, look, we as collectors want a path. We want to know what the plan is. We do want you to preserve or not preserve these brands. I think we should have like a bill of, a bullshit bill of requests or whatever. But we have a chance for a voice right now. We do, right? And Gray's comments here, basically, he's been in the unlicensed business for a while, so he knows how fierce it is. It's kind of like, I think of it back in the day when you had like the shops inside the wall and the shops outside the wall, and the shops outside the wall had no protection, no security, so they were fighting off villains all the time, and the shops inside the wall had nothing to worry about, right? So now there's more shops outside the wall. Fanatics is inside the wall going, throw them the unlicensed product. But again, these guys could really organize, go after the college, the amateur athlete, the other sports. Lacrosse is wide open. There's so many sports out there that you will see and opportunities. So I'm not worried about anything. I'm not worried about the hobby at all. I think if anything, it gives us an opportunity to focus on what we like more than what we're being told to like. But I still calling for a huge correction in the values, the prices, the market. Still correction is coming. I tell you, one place is going to hit hard. Local card stores. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to spill my coffee. So that was the Gray story. There's the thing about some NBA greats that were overlooked. Yeah, interesting. PSA adds game bats to Pop Report. Thought that was kind of interesting. Western Show returns, sold out of space. Kind of interesting. Nothing that really was like super mind-blowing. Here's something cool. Check out this. HBO collecting story preview.
Prepared to leave town for the Super Bowl of card conventions in Chicago. And prepared accordingly, arming himself with millions of dollars worth of cards and $500,000 in cold hard cash. He didn't fly commercial, but on a private jet, befitting his new status as an investment tycoon. By the time we caught up with him years later, Burns had already done more than business. What's the expensive card you sold here?
Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, triple autograph.
And open for how much?
$150,000.
Sales all over the convention hall. Fans celebrating the golden age of sports cards.
It is like no other time in the history of this business.
Mike Giuseppe is an industry expert who hosts a podcast on The Ringer.
Every couple months now, it seems like we're seeing a new highest card ever. $1 million cards were not really 10 years ago. And now just yesterday at the show, $4 million. Babe Ruth, $6 million. LeBron for $1 million before that.
And then I'm going to keep those cards and I'm going to put them out on my mantle place, or I'm going to put them up on the wall.
I hope you live in a nice area. I'm not putting a $5 million card on my mantle. I think almost all these guys, it's going in a vault somewhere.
So that's coming out, I believe, tonight. I think is the word tonight on Real Sports. So congrats on that. It looks exciting. I'm sure you guys have heard about that too. And this is not the Ken Golden series that's coming out. Ken Golden's got something coming out too. But this does explain why HBO was at the National. People were kind of talking about it. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Pop over here to The Daily Hobby. If you haven't checked this out, guys, I do recommend it. I like Collectors Daily, but I feel like sometimes some of their articles get a little stale. And this actually pulls from them as well. So see Sports Collectors Daily, they pull articles from here. So I actually been starting my day here now. Look at this NFT news. Oh, I don't know if I can find this for you. Is it down here yet? Oh, Ty, you definitely, to be honest, I don't think I paid attention to that yesterday. Kobe Bryant is going to be releasing NFTs. I'm telling you guys, I know you don't like them, and I'm not recommending they're all good. They're not all good. Okay, there will be some that are going to suck. But NFTs are the future. Here's what they're doing, too. They're tying in this utility, right? So if you have an NFT, you get access to something that somebody does. You get access to their decor. You get access to order. You get access to stuff, and that is going to be huge. The Kobe Bryant one, if I can find that one, I'll share it with you. I forget what it might be in one of my chats. I'll see if I can pull it for you. What else? Oh, here we go. Just so if you are interested, not that I really need the competition, because these are all competitive drops, right? I don't get an advantage by telling you should be watching this drop today. I'm not a big fan of Naomi Osaka, okay? But these DraftKings NFTs that go for $12 have been just absolute straight fire money. Okay, there's only 5,000. They'll sell it instantly. You get in a queue. If you get the top 5,000 spots, you win a freaking ticket, right? And you can easily sell your ticket. I've never done it. I've never gotten one. I've never bought one or sold one. But dude, I'm watching everybody else. I will be in the Nasaka 5,000. I'll probably do the 2,500 after that, and that's when I get out of the water. I try to get in there. I can't get anything. Now Nasaka's one. They're going to have a whole bunch of other athletes come and do. They had Gretzky. They had Brady. I personally this place, by the way, I really don't. Tom Brady. Anyway, we'll take a second real quickly while I'm just chit-chatting here and talk a little bit about this. Look, first of all, check this out. Let's go to the store. Let's go to basketball. Spectra is still in the store. What is that telling you guys? What does that tell you? Think about that. Spectra is still available in the store for $16.50. This has been like almost a week, man. Amazing. That's like one of the first dead canaries in the coal mine that they are making too much and the supply and the demand is not going to keep up. Optic will sell out. That's going to go quick, right? I understand that. But will these other ones? Has the market adjusted? Amazing, amazing. Okay, over here, check this out. Okay, Panini dropped NFTs. And again, I'm a fan. I love NFTs. I love Panini's NFTs. They did baseball. Here's what surprised me. They're based out in day one. Okay, a lot more basketball and more UFC. Okay, but basketball took almost a month, over 5 or 6 drops to sell out. Baseball sold out in one day, and it's not fully licensed, right? It doesn't have the MLB, Major League MLB license. This thing sold out yesterday in the fastest, under a minute. This is the first drop I have not gotten into in a while. That's not, well, I didn't get into another insert drop probably about 4 weeks ago. So it's been about a month, so I didn't get a drop. I didn't get this one at all. Not that upset. I'm super excited to see baseball doing this as well. I'm concerned about them, man. When we get to football and stuff, it's going to get fierce. Like we need. What are the other challenges? I want to see the challenges. We need what's it called? Cues in the system. I want to share this with you. So I qualified for this one immediately because it's basically 10 of the base cards from the $17.99 set. And I already had them all. So I'm like, boom, done. It's the first one I this. So this is probably gonna be like 1,000 minted, but I don't care. It's a rookie. It's a color blast. I freaking love this blockchain. Let me talk about something. Okay, great video over here. Because I call this a crossover video. Have anybody here heard of Economic Ninja? I never heard of him. I heard of him because of this show. I'm not going to belabor this. BenchClear puts a lot of stuff out. Lately, they've been kind of skeptical, maybe as much, or if not more skeptical than me. I share a lot of the same opinions. I also think years of experience and seeing it from the same perspective. Ty and I both came to this through breaking, I think. We both are fathers of kids who are into the hobby, that type of thing. Anyway, great episode here. Great episode from Economic Ninja. Much about him. They talk about economics. They talk about sports cards. They talk about collectibles. Really enjoyed this. Just awesome. I don't know if you guys follow this guy. I started following him. Anyway, big fan of this one. Do recommend check out that video. Again, there's nothing to Fanatics talk and what's going to happen to Fanatics. I listened to Jeff's top 5 things he likes and top 5 things he hates about Fanatics or whatever. Again, it's all speculation. None of us know. We have no freaking idea what's going to happen with Fanatics. And I'm cool with that. Take your time. I mean, I'm sure there's conversations going back and forth. Topps and Panini have a lot more value right now if they approach Fanatics before things start to deteriorate. They could, sell over their people. I think you'll see something happen in the next year. And the Fanatics and brands and testing the market. Man, always a freaking hilarious watch. When you're having a bad day, watch Pepino Man. A little more information on how Fanatics got the deal. It's really not surprising. When you get the Players Association, it's a smart move. Because then you're getting them as equity shareholders, and they can direct the rest of the movement. Now, again, what they're expecting in revenue is ridiculous for what they promise the leagues. Now the leagues could be like, well, you promised us this, and the equity could be down. They go, well, we're not getting it. I just don't see there's any way that the sports card market will sustain the amount of growth and revenue that it's expected over the next 5 to 10 years. I know that's the easiest way to put it. Yeah, I just don't see the expected revenue. Okay, anything else here I want to share with you guys? I think that's it, man. I think that's it. We'll go in to take questions. See how everybody's doing this morning. Boof. Oh, here's one thing I'll mention real quickly. I'm thinking about moving the channel time and stuff. Maybe change the channel a little bit. I was hoping to do more live interviews with people, and Sunday nights have been a challenge. Of course, I've had problems the last 2 Sunday nights. That's been on me. And other people have conflicts with when they can do stuff. So I'm thinking to myself, I might move the show to 11:30 or 11 p.m. Eastern at night. Make it like a late night show. I think that'd be fun. Make it like 30 minutes. Have, opening conversation. Have a guest or two on the show. Wrap it up. Keep it short and talk about Sports Card Daily content every day. I don't know. What do you think? And that way you could watch it in the morning, right? You could wake up in the morning and watch the show that I record at night, or you could participate live at night. I think I would get more participants in the evening at 11:30 if I did like a 30-minute show Monday through Friday. That's what I'm thinking right now. That's what I'm feeling. When would I start that? Probably, if I start that, it'd be probably Monday, maybe earlier. I don't know. I'd like to get your thoughts on it. I'm also thinking, here's a totally wild ass crazy idea. Okay, so I really like doing this channel, and I really appreciate all my subscribers, friends, and so forth. I'm thinking about doing in the morning, maybe doing a wake up and exercise sports card show. How's that sound for crazy, right? What I'm thinking about, I got this deck here. I'll clean the deck out. I'll put the camera up out here. I'll ask for questions the night before, right? And then I'll sit here doing exercises, talking on the camera about answering questions, right? Make an interactive exercise, and you can follow along with me. And the goal is you keep me exercising because I'm out here doing something because I need to exercise. I need to exercise. I need it. And I think this would be a great way to, get the discipline, sharing the show. I'm sure I'm not going to get the same people. People are like, well, I don't want to watch Ziggy jump up and down. Maybe someday I'll get some crazy girl to, come out to my woods here and do a yoga class with me. That would be awesome, but that will probably be a long time away. I'll get the Baker chick out. That'd be awesome. That was a joke, by the way, Naked Baker chick. I don't want to upset you or scare you. I really like your show. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. I know can't do NFTs. What if Fanatics takes over the limited print runs and does it the right way? It won't happen. I love that idea, dude. I love that. But again, what we all forget, these companies, and if anything, right, these companies are in business, right? You could argue that the Panini and Topps, they care about the hobby. They've been in it for 30 years. That's great, but they care about money more than anything else. And the hobby kind of kept them in constraint because they had these barriers to wall. With Fanatics having, carte blanche and being like, look, we can make $1 billion this year. And every league goes, heck yeah, I'll take that money. You know how much the leagues are looking to license stuff? I do think, though, I honestly think I'm not a math genius or statistician or whatever, but I think I could argue that I could build a blockchain system with their sports card infrastructure in the next 3 years that would result in more revenue than they would see in a year-to-year product. That makes sense, right? So, I'm saying, like, if they do things right with Panini, for example, runs out their first year of the product of all their products in the sports, and they do it right, keep the mints low, don't over mint anything. Within year 2 and year 3, the revenue from that first year and the revenue from the second year product and the revenue from the third year product, the whole NFT residual income revenue will be greater in year 4 than I think a sports card would be in year 4, or a sports card would be. You see what I'm saying? I think there's huge value in that if they know how to do this, and they really can. Like Panini, if you're listening to me, give me a call. We'll talk. But right now, for example, leverage the athletes. You still have the athletes and the NFTs. Tie that together quickly. Okay. For example, you should do as many things as you can with NFT people, meeting Katie or whatever, because then the NFT people can sit there blowing in his ear about how great they love this NFT stuff. Because he's going to go over to Fanatics, right? And he's going to appreciate this and be, hey, we should be buying Panini's NFTs or whatever. That's the best case for you, if anything. If not, you have a cash cow that will sustain. And you could continue doing Prism for the next 20 years digitally, right? Keep your artists, keep Prism. And then you're going to have those Prism crazy people who are like, oh, I wish Prism was physical. And then here's another thing. Look into Panini allowing, if I license my Panini NFT, could I actually print my NFT? Would that be a loop around? Oh, you know, because look, if I buy the NFT image and I buy that's my blockchain, why can't I print it? Right? Then Panini can offer, hey, you know, create your NFT completion set of the, you know, Warriors and then press this voucher and have them redeemed and we'll mail you copies. And they could have a print on demand, kind of like Topps Now and Panini Instant. Just send me my instant NFTs in the mail with my mint number on them. And that's in the blockchain. It has who owns it. That would be a pretty cool workaround. Is that okay? Could that be done? I'm telling you, man, I've got some ideas here, you know. Hope people are listening. Thank you for everybody who's here this morning. Share this idea with other people, guys. I collect comics, stories, don't get hurt. Hey, you know what that reminds me of, Case Cards? I saw a guy last night who was showing me on that Vivi thing where he's collecting comics as well, which are NFT comics, but he can read them all. That's pretty darn cool. Am I missing something there? That's pretty darn cool. Like, to me, that's more interesting to me than collecting graded comics. I don't want to collect a graded comic that I can't read, but if I can collect an NFT of a limited number of comic books, like I'm thinking Walking Dead, and I have 1 of 100 or whatever, and then I can open it and play with it all I want, and I can sell it. I think that's freaking, again, to me, these NFTs are the future. I mean, they really are. I know people are like, I don't like NFTs. Curious to why you like NFTs. To me, it's like showing a reprint. I understand that. You need to. I was the same way. Guys, if you look at one of my first videos, go to my channel, I make fun of the blockchain stuff. Now, here's what I'll tell you. My background, out of college, I was in cryptography. Okay, I spent like 4 or 5 years in cybersecurity cryptography, public key infrastructure, hashing. That's like SHA and MD5, and understanding what a hash is, one-way mathematical calculation. Anyway, that got me really geeked, and I actually worked on a project back then with a company called Intrust. We were looking at doing digital sports card signatures, right? Because we wanted to get people to adapt the idea of a digital signature. And at that time, a digital signature is not really an autograph signature or a print or anything. It's really the math behind it. The fact you use a public and private key. And I'm going way off topic here. Anyway, worked on a project back then at looking at sports cards and how to make digital signatures. Where we are today with NFTs, I understand that people want to hold things, right? And I do too. But there's a lot of things in this world we never hold, right? We just don't, right? We have a lot of possessions, and we're seeing more and more of that happening. And our kids are very used to it. Our kids are very used to having, whether it's in video games or in, you know, Minecraft or whatever, they're used to items, right? Virtual items. It just, and I think, again, when you tie that in with the physical, right, where I can limit scarcity. Supreme's a perfect example. Supreme gave a scarcity in the sense I can drop a fire extinguisher because it's a Supreme on it. There's only 100 of them. You're going to pay a premium for that. So premiums on scarcity has also been verified. So you tie that together with scarcity of NFTs where you mint them, you give them the digital background, and then you tie some physical thing to them. Like I can see somebody like Steve Aoki launching NFTs where if you have this NFT, you get to have backstage access to see me. What a terrible idea too, because then you're going to have a whole bunch of hot groupies back there. Anyway, it took me a while to grasp the NFTs. It really did. I'm not back in my head. I still think to myself, it's just a bunch of numbers. It's not even like the image isn't really the image. Image is a bunch of numbers in code sitting on a computer. But so's a lot of other things, right? That's what my medical records are. That's what my driver's record is. That's what my bank account balance is. I mean, I have very little physical cash or assets. For $2, that's sweet, dude. That is awesome. Thank you, man. Good morning, Pepino Man. I can't wait for Fanatics to come in. Panini has been riding the hobby groundly. I agree. I will say that too. Whether it was Panini or Topps or Fanatics, if one of them having everything makes them responsible for everything, right? They can't sit there and point fingers while he's doing it. No, you're the only one doing it, dude. We're all going to be watching you. There'll be a lot of critiques. We can vote with our money. There are a lot of collectible things out there, guys. Funkos, you know, and you're talking physical world, right? Jerseys. That's me, Fanatics too. But there are a lot of other things out there people will be collecting. I agree. I hope they go back straight to consumer. Give the hobby back. I agree. And again, I know people are freaking out. The people are freaking out about, I've got allocations, man. I'm gonna lose. You're right. You bet your business on allocations, which at a time were a competitive advantage, and you knew that. Now that's getting taken away. It's going to be a flat market again. Now, where there will be markets of economies of scale, are going to be bulk discounts, right? Clearly, you want to buy one, it's $99. You want to buy two, it's or you want to buy 10, it's $69 each, whatever. But there will be economies of scale, right? And that's fine. So if one distributor wants to buy up a bunch at discount and he wants to distribute, that's fine. But no more, hey man, I got my 100 cases allocated, right? Yeah, I got them. And I can charge $1,000 over what I want to, right, man? Yeah. No inflated freaking distribution. BS. One disty wants to sit at it for a year and see if it goes up in value. Hey, that's his risk. But I love this fair market much more. I totally do. And I hope they do more consumer packs where I can sign up for a subscription and I can get one box of everything on my favorite sport for a year. That's what I'd like to see. More consumer direct stuff. And again, I'm sorry to say this, guys. I don't need a local card store. They're neat. They're nice to have. And I try to support my local card store, but I honestly don't go there very often, right? I go there when I'm in the area and I have time to go there. I don't know. That's not my place where I want to hang out. And I'm not against hangouts, right? I think hangouts are great, but I think you can blend this with it's going to be coffee and cards. Again, that's why I see franchises, dude, are going to run that. Like, again, or Fanatics will make cards more mainstream. You will have more Pokemon areas where moms bring their kids to play Pokemon and have a coffee, right? I think coffee and cards is a great idea. I really do. Talking too much. Got to get to work today. I think exactly why they will do. For a chunk of the collecting community, I see some parallels to the World Series of poker players. Remember when everyone thought they were playing to win big in Vegas? That's an interesting parallel. Everybody thinks of the big cards. I'm never going to be into something I can't hold. I understand, dude. I understand. Now I could go off on some topics with you, but I'm not going to. I accept that. I understand. Fair. I think that's very fair. And tell more people that they feel that way so they don't get in the drops. I have to tell you, man, I love those damn NFTs. I had a hard time selling a few the other days, and I needed to sell them. I had extras, and they were valuable in challenges. I'm like, man, I don't want to sell my NFTs. Each one's like a little special NFT to me. I love my NFTs. Give me your address so I can send you a battery for your smoke detector. Dude, oh my God, hold on a second. I want your help here, guys, because this is a smoke detector like I've never seen before, man, okay? This is the Nest, damn bastard. And it just expires after a certain period of time. September 2021, okay? I don't know how to turn it off. You can't replace the battery. I know this little thing right here. It looks like you can charge something. I plugged that in. Nothing happened. It just sat there. So I had to move this outside my house because it makes so much goddamn noise. I mean, I don't know how to turn it off. I think it's expired. I think it's dead. Do I return it to Nest for a new one and I get like a rebate? I have no idea. I apologize. It is annoying. It is so annoying, Pepino Man. Beep. Beep. If we move forward, I'm going to be interested. I want stuff I can hold. And I understand. I understand that, guys, but I think Topps and Panini can still have viable businesses if they were to keep their sports cards in the NFT space and move forward. They will lose traditional collectors like you will drop off. I understand, but they will pick up new ones. And as long as the valuation's there, and I'll tell you too, guys, what you don't realize is it's not sports card people who are in NFTs. It's just not. There's very few. I'm the minority in that I collect physical cards and collect NFTs. I really am. When I'm in the Discord channels and talking to people, a majority of these guys are crypto people. They're crypto people who just see another crypto project and they invest a little crypto profit into it. That's what's really fueling the NFT space, in my opinion. It's more crypto than collector, which could be a problem. It tells me of the bug 101 logo man's already hit. Exactly. Tells me all the bug 101 logo man's already hit. You don't want to know that. Oh, you don't? Yeah, you big logo, not bug. I got you. Man, where'd I just go there? Okay. Still no internet. No, internet sucks here. No interest. Oh. You need to replace the battery in your fire detector. Dude, you heard it. I want to kill it. Did you see the CEO from Leaf Meltdown? I didn't see him melt down. Thank you. I heard about him. And I'll be honest, I have not watched that video. I probably should, but I didn't see him melt down. I think he's a little full of himself sometimes, but I do like him. He's entertaining. I don't know him enough to say I like him as a person or anything, but I find him entertaining. Where can we see that, Larry? Yeah, where can we see that, Larry? That'd be a better time for me. The Breakers would agree with you. Do the night shows. I agree, man. I think I'm going to do night shows too. And, dude, we could do a lot with that. I want to make it fun. I think I'm going to try to make it like the Tonight Show. Maybe have like an opening dialogue. Would that be crazy? An opening dialogue for like a minute or two. Then we'll sit down and talk about some of the hobby news. And then we'll invite a guest in for a few minutes and blah, 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 blah. I think it could work. We'll see. Yeah, it was Sports Card Live. Yeah, I just didn't finish watching. I caught some clips. Dude, I'd like to have you on the show, Pepino, man. I'd love to have you on the show. Again, that's one thing I really want to do more of, guys. I want to have more other people on the show to share the hobby, to share their channels, to promote the community. That's been the most meaningful thing, man. In fact, last night, let me just quickly say, according to, I'm not going to pull up her video, but Jennifer Topshot, who is Jennifer, I forget her last name, but she's very active in the Top Shot community, very active in NFTs, was doing a video last night live, and I was participating, asked her some questions, and she was really nice, man. She shared her packs with us and kind of showed us all the packs she's been holding on, her story about since she's been in this since Series 1 and Series 2 and her collection, and just, I don't know. What I loved about it is you could tell the girl has a passion. Now, at the same time, she admits that she will sell it off one day. It's an investment to her. Someday she'll walk away, but she definitely feels like you can feel her passion for it. Anyway, short story. She gets to the end and she talks about how she's not going to be doing her weekly video. She can take a break until probably Series 3. She might drop on for a video, but it's not going to be her focus. She needs to step away, which I understand. You kind of get burned out after a while doing YouTube, even with her phenomenal growth, like 5,000 subscribers, which I'm super jealous of. Not jealous. I applaud and envy. She's taking a break. At the end, though, she made a comment. She thanked me. She said, hey, Ziggy's there, and I really like Ziggy. He's one of the physical card guys who got in. He always gives me praise and very, makes comments. And it just warmed me up, man. It's like, see, here's a great person who, I don't know. To me, that's what I'm all about, community. I want to share other people's stories. They'll share my story. This stuff just continues to grow. 12-ounce curls. Dude, I need to start doing something. I know it sounds crazy, but right after this, I'm going to do some email, and then I'm going to take my dogs for a run. I'm going to do some weights this morning, and I'm going to start. I just feel like if I tie this to YouTube and I make it every morning where I'm going to get up and do 15 or 20 minutes of activity on camera, it'll be a different vlog, a different story, maybe a different channel. Maybe other people will adapt to it. Like, this is what we need, man. I need to get up, talk hobby and exercise, right? I mean, let's be honest. We all want to live longer. You need hot girls. I do need hot girls. I just need hot girls. Ken Gold called me muted from Brian Gray, lost his mind over me. All it proves is Topps is bankrupt and finished. Again, they have some stuff to hold on to. Public information. I can't wait to see. I didn't watch last week's going direct from Panini. It'll be interesting to see this week's if they even do a show. Topps is a positive net debt. That means they owe more than they are worth. I think I saw that breakdown from you, Larry. That was pretty intense, man. NFT prints there, your wallpaper. Again, I'd love to. I think I'd get in trouble from what I heard if I print my own NFTs. Why did Ken Golden and the CEO... I didn't see that. Want to be muted. I have no idea. I want to watch this. Where on YouTube, Larry? Exactly, Larry. We want to see this. Dude lost his poop on Larry. How about those effing Giants? Yeah, man, the Giants. Banned like Ziggy. Who got banned? I don't like being banned. I take it personally, man. I take it as I feel like as an intelligent, free-thinking individual that I should be able to get along with any other free-thinking, intelligent individual. And for us to have such a disagreement or a departure that you would not want to ever talk to me again, man, feel ghosted. Where'd that whole ghosted come from? It just irks me too, by the way. Ghosted. You just turn things off. What was that? CEO looked at Sinister's next thing. If Larry Smith comes back, I'll cut his throat. Then I came back in. Really? I got to go watch this. Did you see the situation with a huge failure of Fanatics since they brought so high they're counting on the market to stay hot? Yeah, again, I agree, Shane. That's the problem, dude. They bought with this valuation at the height of the market, right? Like, again, just using the Topps one, $20 million. So we assume they spent $20 million or $200 million. They said, hey, we're going to be $20 million a year for 20 years, whatever. Tops like for baseball, and they're like, sure, that's great, that's awesome. Well, where are they going to make that money? They have to make, $200 million plus of profits to make everybody happy. Where's that coming from? And that's what Topps is sitting there going, well, where are they going to make that? There's only two ways you do that. You either print the hell out of something, or you make something so exclusive and so high end that you can charge a lot. Topps had the gambit covered, dude, with Transcendent to freaking, Series 1. So I don't know. I don't see where that money comes from. That's why I do think Fanatics, I can see the person who made this pitching it and going, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. And everybody's like nodding in the room. But where was the naysayer goes, but what if we don't get this revenue? What if we don't? And I'm sure the answer is, well, then we'll renegotiate with the leagues because they'll be equity partners. Yeah, they're going to be equity partners for about 5 or 10 years. And they're looking to go, well, you can't run this well. You're mismanaging it. I used to get a couple $100 million or whatever a year from the leagues. Now I'm getting nothing. And again, I'll say the collector, the consumer out here, if we talk enough, anyway, and I'm just talking too much. AAA, I think it's not AAA, man. It's just freaking doesn't have a battery spot. I can't put AAAs in. I think Brian Gray is about to have some sort of breakdown. Well, let's hope he doesn't. How did Josh Luber become the powerful? That's a great question, man. I don't know his story very well. I don't know. But again, there's worse, right? I mean, there are worse people that can be running Fanatics. I'm sure that people are saying, well, there's better. I don't know. I give Josh a chance. I applaud him. Again, I don't think he understands this market. If I could, man, you guys should let me interview people, because I say, Josh, explain to me where you think this revenue is going to come from. I would tell you that I don't see that. I feel like 2020 was an anomaly, right? I see you're seeing aftermarket resale on eBay. We've seen great sales on market and eBay. Are we seeing the same strength in the revenue from the manufacturers, right? What's the sell-through rate? Look at Spectra. It's sitting on the freaking market, dude. It's $1,600 a box, direct from Panini. Beep. I know. Can we just destroy the beeping device? I will try to destroy the beeping device. I apologize so much for the beeping device. It doesn't have an exit. Good morning, Michael Ham. All it needs to do is hold the button for 10 seconds to stop beeping. Dude, it doesn't do that. There's no button. This thing is. If that works, I'm going to cry. Okay? I'm going to cry, Larry. I'm going to cry. Let's check this out here, right? Look at this. Okay, here it is in my hand. There's no button on the back. You guys see any button on the back? I mean, I see that's right here. What's that right here? What's it? Oh, damn it, bastard. Why'd you do so loud? Do I press something into that for a while, maybe? Jesus Christ. It starts beeping 2 seconds at end of life. How do we kill this thing? Okay, this is the only button I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna keep holding it. Is that too long?
Version number 3.1.4.3. Erasing all settings in 10 seconds.
Ooh.
Press to cancel. 10. Cancel.
Did I cancel it? I didn't want to cancel it. Did I stop it? I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up. Smash the thing. Do you have an axe? Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow, man. And look for the show to start.